It's now my honor to introduce you to our new bundle of energy, the 10th Superintendent President of Long Beach City College, Dr. Reagan Romali. Before joining LBCC last spring, Dr. Romali served as the president of Harry S. Truman College in Chicago and held leadership roles at several community colleges, including Moreno Valley, Los Angeles City, Compton, and Santa Monica colleges. Dr. Romali holds a PhD in education from Walden University, a MBA from the University of San Diego, and a BA in English from Rutgers University. She also has served as an adjunct instructor of Southwestern Community College and National University. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Superintendent President, Dr. Reagan Romali.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of our students, faculty, and staff, welcome to the 2018 State of the College Address. Thank you for being here today. I'd like to start by thanking our Board of Trustees for their leadership and stewardship of this college, and for your support and confidence in me to lead this amazing institution. Jeff, did I hear 10 more years? One of our trustees happens to be celebrating a birthday today. How about a big Viking cheer for Board Vice President Sunny Zia? Happy birthday, Trustee Zia. I would like to thank my executive team, Vice President of Human Resources, Rose Delgadio, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Kathy Scott, and Vice President of Student Services, Dr. Kim McGinnis. Let's give them a hand. No, I did not forget Executive Vice President Anne Marie Gable. Anne Marie, you have been a stellar Chief Financial Officer for this college for more than a decade. She's going to soon be moving on to be a CFO for South Orange County Community College District. So I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge her here today. Anne Marie, you will be missed. Your legacy will forever be a part of this campus. I believe we have some flowers for Anne Marie. Come on and give her a round of applause. Thank you to our sponsors and the Long Beach City College Foundation who make this event possible. To our faculty and staff, thank you for being here today to support today's event. Thank you to our union leaders, Janae Hund, Thomas Hamilton, Claudia Nguyen. Thank you to Senate leaders, Academic Senate President Jorge Ochoa and Annie Engel, the president of the newly formed Classified Senate. Thank you to the State of the College Committee and to our media services team. And thank you to all the servers who brought us our lunch today. Can we give them a round of applause? Thank you to our partner cities in the Long Beach Community College District, Long Beach, Lakewood, Signal Hill, and Avalon. You are very important to us, and we look forward to building even stronger relationships throughout the neighborhoods and communities in our district. Finally, and most importantly, thank you to our students. You are our motivation and our inspiration to give our very best every day and to help you succeed in college and in life. Can we hear it for the students? Today we're going to do something a little bit different than past State of the College events. Are you ready? Okay. In celebration of the fact that we have a record turnout of faculty, staff, and administrators here today, we're going to make today even more powerful than a speech. We're going to create a classroom. a learning experience. We are, after all, a top-notch learning institution, right? All right. I did not. That was not loud enough. Today, I'm going to tell you about the incredible impact that LBCC has had on our community this past year and reveal an exciting new direction for our future. The work that we do has profound economic and societal impact. It reduces crime. It lowers poverty. It provides homes and economic prosperity. And it brings families together. It provides social mobility into and through and beyond the middle class. These are issues that we should all be able to agree on. Now more than ever, never has there been a time in history when our job has been more relevant and necessary. So today, as a learning experience for our students, I'm asking all of you to engage on social media. Ooh. On Tuesday, during the State of the Union address, teachers across the nation used this speech as an opportunity for instruction, learning, and debate. To that end, I want to spark a discussion and a debate today. I want you to weigh in from your political point of view on the impacts that the strategies I'm talking about today will have on our community. The impact LBCC has on the economy, the impact LBCC has on society, and how our work changes lives. By seeing different perspectives and reactions to those impacts, we can provide a learning opportunity for our students. I believe it's critical that students understand that good policies can cut through politics for the benefit of everyone. Our country is so divided on so many issues right now, but education brings people together. We are uniquely primed and ready to help serve and solve some of society's pressing issues: poverty, crime, homelessness. We have never been in a better position to solve these issues, and it is incumbent on us to try. So what do you think? Let's make this a classroom today. We have some of our professors who are live tweeting today's speech to students, and so we'll have students joining in the conversation. Now, Mayor Garcia, I'm counting on you as Long Beach's tweeter-in-chief and #1 Viking to join in the fun. And Supervisor Hahn, I know you love education, and I know you love to tweet, so I want to hear from you too. So we're laying down the gauntlet. I know we have Republicans in the room, we've got Democrats in the room, and some who don't identify with either party. We want to hear from all of you. Let's make today a great learning experience. Let's generate a conversation that goes viral. Make sure to use the hashtag LBCCSOC to be a part of it. I think we can show how education is the one thing that crosses the political spectrum and bridges the divide. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, I think we can all agree that education changes lives, provides social mobility, and is uniquely a way to unify the United States of America today. It is incumbent upon us to be the middle ground, to be the pathway to social mobility and success, real success. And if you don't think LBCC is the place to be, I have a video for you that's going to prove you wrong. Let's roll that video. that great? Today, I'm going to be talking about impacts. How the work we do at this college has impacts far beyond the boundaries of our two campuses. One is the economy. And we all know the economy is changing rapidly. It's more competitive, it's more technology-driven than ever before. More workers need to be trained for today's high-demand jobs. Businesses need more skilled and more educated employees than our pipelines are producing. Our young people need education and training beyond high school to ensure that they succeed. When they complete their education and training, the impacts are tremendous. This academic year marks LBCC's 90th anniversary. The college held its first classes in 1927 on the campus of what is now Wilson High School. In those 90 years, LBCC has transformed countless lives for the better. We've educated generations of families in our community. We've welcomed many traditional students, those aged 18 or 19 or out of high school, probably supported to some degree by their parents. We all recognize that student, right? But today, we are also serving large numbers of students who do not fit that category. Students with children, students experiencing homelessness, students working full-time while taking a full load of classes, students with physical and mental health issues, students coming out of foster care or the prison system. Let me give you an example. Eugene Silv attended LBCC in the 1960s and made a name for himself as a Viking football linebacker. His life took some challenging twists and turns, including time spent in prison. He has faced health issues related to diabetes. But guess what? At LBCC, at age 74, he returns to continue his education and give back to the community with a degree in human services. Eugene's here with us today. Can you please stand? Eugene, thank you. Eugene reminds us that no matter where we find ourselves, education is the path to a better life, and it is never too late to make an impact. I always say that commencement is my favorite day of the year. I mean it. Watching graduates come up to collect their diplomas, seeing their smiling faces and their cheering families, these are some of my best moments. There were a lot of them in 2017. Our students earned nearly 1,700 associate degrees. That included 800 associate degrees for transfer, among the highest in California. We awarded more than 360 certificates of achievement. About 1,300 students earned enough credits to transfer. Behind each one of those numbers is a story of hard work and perseverance for our students to get across that finish line and wear that cap and gown. And when I think of the positive impacts that an LBCC education has on our graduates, their families, their children, it brings tears to my eyes. Let's hear it for our recent graduates. None of these impacts would be possible without the support of our community. Thanks to your support, we've been able to make incredible strides forward with construction. LBCC's voter-approved bonds in 2002 and 2008 helped us to start transforming our campuses. The 2016 Measure LB will give us the ability to finish the job. Last year, we celebrated the opening of a new building at the Pacific Coast campus, a home for our electrical program and senior studies center. We kicked off the renovation of one of our oldest buildings, Building P, home to our journalism and language arts programs. The renovation of our science labs are on track to be completed. These maps behind me are going to show you the before and after. The improvements started about 15 years ago with the 2002 bond. Exciting, huh? By 2041, our campus will have been entirely transformed with state-of-the-art learning facilities to prepare our students for the careers of today and tomorrow. One of those high-demand careers is the culinary arts. And if you haven't heard, LBCC has the best student culinary facilities of any institution in Southern California. And this includes a student-run restaurant. If you haven't been to the bistro, make your reservations soon. Now, I'd like to share a short video featuring one of our culinary arts students.
I feel the pride in Long Beach, very welcoming. I felt like I belonged here. Being in the culinary department, you will garner support not only from the students, but from your instructor too. I find that a lot of the students have so much ambition and so much drive. Being able to work together, everybody is strong, and building those relationships, that's what I thrive on here. When we stand together, there's nothing that you can't rise above.
In most areas, we want to make a bigger impact. But when it comes to the environment, the opposite is true. We want to reduce our impact. As we build the campus of the future, we are doing it sustainably. In recent years, we've added solar panels, recycled water systems, and other technologies to reduce our environmental footprint. Last year, we were the first community college to put mobile solar stations into our energy portfolio. We partnered with DC Solar on the project, which is reducing our energy use, cutting pollution, and promoting the use of clean energy vehicles. I'm proud that these efforts were recognized by Green Education Incorporated, which named LBCC the Green School of the Year for 2017. While LBCC must be sustainable, it must also be as safe as possible, yes? Last year, we continued to add more security features. The highlight was the installation of hundreds of cameras, video cameras in public throughout both campuses to increase safety. We've also added building numbers to the rooftops to assist helicopter crews in the event of an air rescue. Once again, I want to thank the voters for our district for your generous support of our students. This bond money is an investment, and I assure you that that investment will pay off with a stronger economy, a better educated workforce, and even greater cities of Long Beach, Lakewood, Avalon, and Signal Hill. One place that I really see LBCC making an impact is through our economic and workforce development programs. LBCC is the headquarters for the LA Regional Small Business Development Center Network. Last year, this network alone helped start more than 325 local businesses. That's nearly one business a day. Amazing. In addition, the SBDC helped create 1,400 new local jobs. Mr. Mayor? Advised 4,100 clients and helped small businesses access more than $142 million in growth capital, the highest number to date. (2017) was also a great year for Viking athletics. LBCC earned 1 state title, 6 conference championships, 4 MVP awards, 9 appearances in statewide finals, and 5 Viking coaches earned Coach of the Year awards. Chris Oding in women's water polo, David Casa in men's water polo, Misty May Trainer in women's volleyball, Jonathan Charette in men's volleyball, and Casey Crook in baseball. Let's give them a round of applause. I always knew that LBCC had exemplary faculty. When I got here, I got to see it for myself. Let me share a few highlights from our faculty accomplishments of 2017. Learning and Academic Resources instructor Scott Bruckner's study skills videos hit 4 million views on YouTube. Our astronomy department hosted popular planetarium nights events for fall for students and the community that drew standing room only crowds. Our robotics program, led by Scott Frazier, hosted an international robotics competition this June. LBCC's counselors were recognized with a prestigious Telly Award for a video they made promoting counseling services. Under the leadership of journalism professor Pat McKeon, the Viking News won 14 state awards, including General Excellence. Talk about making an impact. Let's have a round of applause for our faculty. I would love to show off all the incredible academic departments and brag about them, but I would be here all day, and I just don't have time. So here's a quick video of our computer science program. Let's roll the video.
Computer programming and computer science is as important as basic reading and writing.
I think it's a valuable skill to have, so anybody that's watching this and want to learn a very valuable skill that's going to be used later on in life, you should go for it. It's worth it.
The instructors and learning environment that I feel is more conducive to learning a trade and getting into a particular career field that I'm interested in.
Students can choose from a variety of courses, including C++, C#, Java, data structures, discrete structures, among many other courses. After some time, we'll look back and we'll think, why it took us so long to figure that out? Long Beach City College has fun instructors. So come on, join us.
How about a hand for our computer science department? Have you ever heard the saying that what got you here is not going to get you there? It's true of LBCC. We're a great institution with an amazing 90-year history, but we have to step up our game. We know this, and we embrace it. We have to evolve to meet the changing needs of our economy, our businesses, and our diverse student populations. Fortunately, we have a roadmap, the college's strategic plan. The strategic plan outlines our goals and strategies through 2022. These reforms will help our students get more of the classes they need, reduce the time to graduation, remove some of the unnecessary barriers that cause them to drop out. 2022 may seem like a long time away, but it's not. We can't wait because our students need us today. When I first got here in May, my first goal was to listen. I heard what our faculty and staff and other stakeholder groups had to say about the direction of the college. Now, I'm stepping on the gas. Here are our priorities for the coming year. Increasing recruitment efforts to boost enrollment and communicate the value of a college education to everyone in our community. Moving registration dates earlier so that we can be more competitive with our neighboring community colleges. Supporting and expanding accelerated learning so students can succeed in English and math more quickly. Improving class scheduling so that students can get the courses they need when they need them. Finding and removing barriers to improve student retention and completion. Better management of our call center to provide more direct customer service for current and potential students. Improving our enrollment, retention, registration, and admissions processes known as matriculation. Adding services and features to our student success centers. Evaluating and improving our participatory governance system to ensure that all stakeholder voices are heard. And for the first time, a social and emotional wellness team to explore best practices to provide additional supports and services. I'd like to take a moment talking about one critical reform we are undertaking called Guided Pathways. Guided Pathways really illustrates the differences between the traditional community college and the innovative community college. The traditional model is often called the cafeteria formula. Students had a wide selection of classes, but very little guidance: what to take, when to take it, and in what order. Guided Pathways provide students with strong roadmaps for their majors. Guided Pathways give students clear direction and focus, resulting in higher success rates, greater persistence, and higher graduation rates. These reforms aren't just happening in the classroom. To ensure that our students succeed, we need to provide the right kind of supports. We've launched a new mobile-friendly website that was designed for students with lots of input from students. We have a new student technology help desk to assist the students with all the computer and digital resources available to them. But technology is just part of the solution. Sometimes what's needed is a friendly face and someone to talk to. So we've designed new welcome centers at both campuses. The welcome centers are just one of the many great ideas coming out of our counseling department. We've started a foster youth center for our students who were in the foster care system, as well as a support network for formerly incarcerated students. We've expanded lactation rooms, mothers' rooms, to better support employees with nursing babies. We are launching a more comprehensive student health and wellness center that includes resources for students facing homelessness and food insecurity. The Wellness Center includes mental health resources, which we recognize is the key in keeping so many students on track in their studies. We're increasing opportunities for students to get involved with programs like Honors, Umoja, Puente, and student clubs, where they can become more engaged in campus and academic life. And, as President Kellogg said, we are working to reduce the cost of education. We're working aggressively to pursue and embrace free and online education resources so that students don't have to purchase as many expensive textbooks. We've expanded our veterans, it's okay, you can clap. We've expanded our Veterans Transition Program to better assist our returning veterans. Can I please ask for all the veterans in the audience to stand and please be recognized? Thank you for your service. We are increasing the number of counselors so that students can have more guidance and direction. And speaking of counselors, I'd like to give a shout out to our counseling department for the great work they're doing on the front lines with our students. How about a shout out? I am very pleased that we have 2 new labor agreements with 2 of our employee unions so that ongoing negotiations will not distract us from our core mission. I think you'll agree, our mission has never been more critical. Now more than ever, education is the key. Crime, racism, class and wealth inequality, homelessness, these are problems that education can and does solve. We welcome diversity rather than attack it. We strengthen the middle class rather than weaken it. You ready? We tear down walls rather than build them. We must do our part. Right now, you're probably thinking, how can I make an impact? How can I do more to support LBCC? I'm going to tell you. On your chairs, you're going to see a card with check boxes. Please consider checking one of the boxes as appropriate. If you can donate today to our foundation, thank you. That's great. If you can offer a student an internship, wonderful. If you can give one of our graduates a full-time job, even better. And if you don't know, that's fine. Give us your name and number. We're going to follow up with you and look for ways that we can explore to partner together. If you haven't taken a class at LBCC, there has never been a better time to enroll. Classes start Monday. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for giving back to your community. And thank you for making an impact. Go Vikings!